This will be the most straightforward way how you can automate your LinkedIn outreach. And this is a fantastic way to get started with automating outreach. And this will work for other platforms as well. It's not only LinkedIn. This could work for any sort of platform that you have in your browser. So what I'm talking about here is, of course, the Claude Chrome extension. And if you haven't heard about this before, I can put it in the description. I think that this is a very underutilized tool. I don't see anyone talk about this. And this is like, if you're starting out and you want to, just start out with doing some sort of agents, this is by far the easiest way to go about it. So I downloaded the Chrome extension, and now if I go here to the top, you will see extensions, and then Claude will be right there. I like to pin it just because I'm using it quite a lot. I'm using it for simple tasks. Obviously, I have more complicated systems right now where I can just be in the Claude sort of terminal and give these prompts. But, for demonstration purposes, I'm using this today. So now, once we have Claude installed, the browser, it will ask us some questions, give us a demonstration here. And now what we have is the thing installed. And now, instead of, just using Claude as a chat in your sort of desktop version or wherever you're using Claude, it's now connected and it sees your whole Chrome browser. And how this now works is that you can essentially give it prompts and it will do them for you. So this is an agent. This is like the most simple form of creating an agent. So now I open this up. I am in LinkedIn, as you can see, and now I sort of want to give it a prompt to do the outreach for me. And as I said, like, this can do anything you ask it to do. So let's ask it to, I want you to find me 20 decision makers in the private equity niche. That's my ICP, and I want you to reach out to them. So now I'm giving Claude the prompt, and usually right now, as you can see, we have ask before acting. I like to do just act without asking, just because it saves a lot of time. Otherwise, it will ask you for 100,000 permissions, and it will be very slow. All right, and this is not. I mean, we are not like this. This is not too risky in any way. So it's asking us for the plan. I think that this plan right here, we can just make sure that it's a good plan. All right, it sounds very good. I will approve the plan. And now it's getting to work. So now it's taking a look at my screen, and how this works is that it sort of and puts it in the chat, as you can see right here. And everything right now is automated, right? And obviously this is quite a simple sort of task. But obviously, if you prompt it better, you give a longer list of a prompt, it will be way better. So a good thing here is that it's now asking me a couple of questions. Here are 20 private equity decision makers I found via LinkedIn. Search title company shown. All right, and now I can just tell it, I want you to find I want to find private equity decision makers in the UK. So CEOs of private equity companies in the UK, and then give me the list, and then we can go for the connections. And as you see, like, my prompting style is sort of pretty fast. I like to go pretty quickly. What I've noticed is that Claude is very intelligent. So now we are only using the Sonnet 5 model, which it's on the, as you can see, most efficient for everyday tasks. It's on the cheaper side. So Sonnet is cheaper, and it's faster than Opus or even Fable. You can't get the Fable model here, but Sonnet will do absolutely fantastic for this. So as you can see right now, it's actually doing tasks for me, and it can also figure things out. So I could tell it to read their bio, and if they have this keyword, connect with them, read their last post. Like, there are so many things you can do. And obviously, this is not only for LinkedIn, because it's actually browsing in your Chrome browser, which is absolutely fantastic. So this is it right here, and I will skip to once it has loaded, and I'll show you how it's actually performing. And now it has finally given me the names. We can see that it did 23 different steps. You can sort of see what was the sort of logic it went through. And now I can have a look through this, and I can say, this looks good. Yeah, this looks perfect. Can you remove number 13? Otherwise, it looks good. Go and connect with them. Just a simple connection request. No text needed. Now I'm giving it a prompt to actually go ahead and do these things. And this could obviously also be, liking their picture, commenting something, going through your first connections and writing them a message, all kinds of things you can think about. But essentially, this will be the easiest way that you can automate any sort of outreach if you're just getting started. And then obviously, I will be creating more advanced videos if you want to take it to the next level. If you want this sort of method working like automatically, essentially. So yeah, now it's essentially doing the work for us. We can see that it's actually going up and down with the mouse, and it's doing whatever we told it to do. So now it's working in the background. I can go and grab a coffee, and I can come back in about 10 minutes or continue work. I can sort of see, all right, what has it done? And then we can wait a couple of days, and once they have accepted the connection request, we can send them a message, and we can go from there. All right. Hopefully this was valuable for you. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to subscribe, because my goal here is to bring you as much value as possible as Claude is running in the background right now. So I wish you all the best in growing your business, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.